Hello, my name is Fran. Welcome to MyBoxingCoach.com. Fairly straightforward video today, but something that I think will really help you develop something called, well, people refer to it as different things, the pendulum step. And it's a fundamental skill or a fundamental technique in the amateurs. It's a mix of skills, and it's actually a skill that Oleksandr Usyk has really brought to the fore as well in pro boxing and heavyweight boxing. And it's interesting why that's happened, but we'll come on to that. Before we get going, why don't you download your book, join thousands of others who've downloaded the Beginner Boxer Toolkit free book, 64 pages packed full of information and advice on how to set up your own boxing training regime to get the best out of yourself. Okay, I'm just going to show you the pendulum step, or my view of what the pendulum step is. So from there, balls of the feet, short movements. You can see what's happening there, short movements. I'll go into the detail of how we do it in a moment. Okay, so key points, short, everything as I say, you know, we move this far because it's the principle of being on the edge of range. If you think of boxing as sort of 5 ranges, out of range over there, edge of range just beyond my punch range, that's where edge of range is. Interestingly, long range then is when your arm is fully extended. Mid range is from your elbow, so if you extend your arm out, mid range is there, and then short range is from your extended elbow all the way up to the tip of your nose. So the key thing about a pendulum step is that you need to be on the edge of range to get the most out of it, because it's about getting the opponent to commit and then being in a position to punish them. So supposing you're nowhere near what I've just done and you want to know how to get there, that's where we come in with this video. I've got 3 simple drills for you. First drill, in your boxing stance. From there, push off the back leg, and we're going to lift the front leg and go forward. So from there we go 1, and then we're going to push off the front leg and go backwards with the lift the back leg. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll go to side view. 1, 2, 1, 2. Really simple. Don't rush, take it steady. And then we've got this second drill, which is kind of like a shuffle. So what we do is push off that one, you go 1, 2. But you have to kind of get a bit of a rhythm with that one. Show you from the side. So as you get to the back, you push off that leg, comes forward. Notice the distance between my feet through all of these. That's the second one. And then the third one, you progress onto almost the bounce. Right, from the front. 1, 1. Key thing with all of them, this is a balls of your feet thing. Don't be flat-footed and think you're going to do this. Okay, so I happen to coach. I know others coach different. It's the joy of boxing. I think that the back foot being flat is wrong. But I hold mobility dear. I think mobility is the greatest thing a boxer can have in the amateur ring. True as well in the pros, but the pros need put my teeth back in. The pros need to plant their feet a bit more. Mobility for me is king. So always up on the back foot. Sometimes I don't mind in the amateurs the front foot going flat. But on this drill, it's a balls of your feet thing. Be on the balls of your feet. That's why skipping's great as a boxer when you do your jump rope. right? Body weight transferring from ball of foot to ball of foot. Distance between the feet. A narrow stance is good in boxing, said no one ever. It's just wrong. Don't do it. So don't be tempted to do this. When you push out, don't be tempted to do that. Constant threat is boxers, as they move away, they land a couple of good punches, bum, bum, bum. Everything's great, and then they go. Maintain your stance. Be fight effective for every second of every round. And don't lose the offset. See the way my rear foot is not on the same line as my front foot? If you're new to this, what you'll find is that's the key fault. Your front foot will constantly come behind and you're walking a tightrope. Don't lose the alignment of the foot. Right, all of that being said, here's me on the heavy bag trying to do a bit of a demonstration. God, someone had to jump start me this morning to get going with this. Okay, have a little look. So there we have it. Look, versatility. That's all this is. You know, if you might be a little front foot, solid power-based puncher, great. But give this a go. You might not like that style of boxing, but give it a go. It's just, even if you're only in this for fitness, you're getting a richer understanding of boxing. And if you are actually a competitor, you're more versatile. Of course, it's a good thing. Don't forget, download your book, The Beginner Boxer Toolkit. Otherwise, I'll see you in our next video.